Welcome, Cancer, to your New Year 2025 forecast. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. And if you find that you keep coming back to this channel but yet have not subscribed yet, hit that big old subscribe button. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before the new year. So trying to get this channel to make that big bang before we leave. So let's do this, guys, and see what's going on with you in the new year. So what do we got? We have going this way, we have Cancer for winter, spring, summer, and of course fall. Okay, so going that way, we do have Jupiter moving into your first house. So that's going to be very interesting, sparking up, yeah, sparking up your destiny and your purpose. So very good. I love that. That's going to bring in some good luck. So let's see where this is going to go. Okay. So here we go. We're going straight to Cancer, starting the year off. I love it in this reading, straight up with your own energy. Remember, if you did an astrological thing, this wouldn't be 100. This is tarot through astrology, right? That's like just like your astro dice. So, but right now it's saying we're talking about what's going on within your family, within the energy that is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern your family, a mother or a child, right? So getting straight into those emotional aspects, bringing in some sensitivity, and of course, raising your intuitive side, right? It's talking about the heart, higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, and your heart is healing. So there's going to be a lot of healing going on as well when it comes to relationships, family ties, that deep sense of maybe even just wanting the emotional healing just for yourself, right? So that you can have better understandings through your ups and downs. So it's kind of a little bit of an up and down movement right now. We are definitely talking about retreat, the cave, time out, self-care, and slow down. So you might even feel like through this winter of January through March that you want to have a little more quiet times. You know, we're settling down, we're starting out the new year, so you might feel like you want to go into your Heidi cave, not feeling like, you know what, I'm not as expressive as I was in December, I'm not as chatty, right? But your sensitive side and emotions are really going to take a play here. And of course, that new moon is also going to take, you know, in Capricorn will also make a big play for you. But it also feels like it'll also, you know, could be enhancing your productivity in other areas, right? As we're doing one thing from the other. So let's see. Okay, so best messages coming out on top of that. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. If there's a swift change that's coming when it comes to the emotions and the way that you're feeling, and it could even be the swift, you know, I'm going into my hidey hole because I have, enhanced um, self-awareness, sudden awarenesses, time of healing. You guys might even be doing some air travel for work, but not really feeling like I'm really wanting to participate out into everything, right? It's like I'm a little quieter when it comes to your communication zone. Absolutely. Doing that connection of self-care. A lot of self-care over here. Could be too that you're also just worried and, you know, and really just worried about my family. Okay. Really connecting to only my loved ones at this time. I'm kind of leaving the outer world out, right? And there's going to be that as well. I'm just really connected and in this loving space of my family, only concerned with my family and the way my family is doing things. I'm not concerned with my friends or my coworkers or what everybody else is doing right now. I'm just kind of in my zone. So it just feels like wintertime is really a time of embracing deeper emotions, really thinking. But I do feel like you're going to be very productive and, you know, and just kind of doing what I need to do. Okay. Very nice. So it's kind of like a lay low. You guys are kind of laying it low at this time, just really working towards what you really feel is important at this time. Like I said, not involving anyone else. Okay. Also have that lunar eclipse coming up. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so let's get on to, I'm going to grab a couple, just one angel number for the winter time. See what Spirit has to say about that. Best message for numbers is, ooh, right there, 0606, contentment. Yeah, and that's really what it feels like. I'm just kind of in my place of contentment. Yes, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realms, growth, and solutions. Applying applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Wow, that kind of just brought that all together, didn't it? So, very nice, very nice. Okay, and get an oracle message from Spirit also. For winter, please, for the beautiful Cancer. I love the way it's all water and fire up here. I mean, it just shows that something big's going to happen. There's going to be a big kaboom coming. Clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. And once again, that's really tying into that. The Hawaiian Owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. Wow. So there's going to be a lot of wisdom, but you are going in, it does say you're a lot, calmer and a little bit more peaceful, but also, kind of connecting towards what it is that's, good for you. So I do feel like your wisdom, and your intuition, is going to be really high at this time, especially as your emotions are high. Just be careful, right? Because when emotions are too high, intelligence is low. So people want to kind of, what are you doing? Why are you, here we go, right? But I do see that's a really good thing, though, for you, because it just feels like you're kind of watching everyone else around you. The owl is like, it's a predator bird, so it's always observing everything around them as it's keeping contained the peace, the wisdom, and the intuition within, right? So I do like that. So it does feel like you might be just, paying really close attention and observing the movements of everyone around you as you're just kind of chilling, right? You're just kind of chilling there, just kind of watching the world go around you. Like, I'm really busy doing my own thing. And, I like that because that shows a lot of wisdom in itself, keeping calm, keeping still, going into the spring over here. So, just staying productive, guys. Just that's all you're doing, really fixing things and really connecting to what you feel is important. That's a very important thing. Spring, April through June. Okay, April through June, we have star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed and recharging. So it does feel like whatever you're focused on and your fantasies and yearnings and longing for and the potentials for illusions and just kind of in this dreamy mode, I'm going after my goals, I'm going after what I need, really manifesting, putting out there what it is. It's also about healing a lot of wounds. It feels like there could be a lot of wounds over here for some of you who was also healing that as well. But it's also a month of also recharging again, right? But you're going to feel, right, or months, that is season because it's spring. Like I said, this is April through June. It just feels like you're moving now, and kind of creating and getting ready. You're like co-creating a lot. You're really in your mind. Okay, really working on inner focus of yourself, the issues, figuring things out. You feel like you missed anything. So it just feels like it's a complete rollover, right, from winter into spring. This says the Kaliich, elder, teacher, wise one experience. Now that's crazy because you had the owl over here. So you're just like kind of rolling that owl of wisdom over here as you're really just kind of reaching deep within yourself and really trying to figure things out. If anything's missing, it's almost like I will fix this. So this is a great time now that you can start really manifesting what it is you want. So this is a very big time of, I can just feel you guys are just like, okay, this is what I really would like to start manifesting. Right? Remember, when manifesting, remember the rules. I don't attract what I want, I attract what I am. Right? So who are you? Remember, you always manifest from the present. Okay, I am rich, I am healthy, I am, you know, I do have, this, it comes within chakras as well, right? So it's, I have, if you guys, I don't know if you can really see up here because I don't have the chakras really shown, but from the root chakra all the way up, it is, I start with the root chakras. I have, sacral chakra is, I want, right? I will have it. I love it, right? I speak it. I create it with the throat chakra. Third eye is I see it. And of course, the crown is I know it, right? So, sorry guys, I didn't realize that was going to even come up. Of course, that always comes up when you always take something away, right? So I didn't really have it there because I didn't think it was really going to be needed. And then there it is. It threw it at me. Thanks. Okay, so yeah, it's just saying when you have this, when you want this deeper connection, make sure that you always put it in the present as I already have it. Okay, that's how you manifest. Okay. And make sure never to change your manifestation halfway through. If you're writing it all the time, make sure you're writing the same thing. Don't change it. Okay. That'll throw it off. So going over here, though, it's just pretty much saying during the springtime, it is a time to create. You're creating, giving things a chance. Let's see what happens here. We do have the Mercury retrograde that is going to come in between March 14th to April 7th. So it's going to be right out of winter going straight into spring. Yes, this is because it's showing that you may have a little bit of disappointments. You might feel a little frustrated at this time. You might be dealing with someone who's a little immature or who put a lot of blocks on you and makes you feel, don't share your dreams with other people, right? Two reasons why, anyways, that we don't want to share our dreams. Number one, the universe could see it as egomatic. I'm going to have this and I have that. And then it could not come in, or people could oppose you on that. You're not going to have that. Oh my God, you're talking stupid, right? And so keep your dreams to yourself. They manifest faster, and you don't self-sabotage. Right here, prepare in progress. So you could be feeling a little, a little disappointment about some things that are going around you. It could be the progress of how you're seeing things co-create around you. Don't let that affect you, because that means you're expecting something to happen. And when we expect things, it doesn't always work the way we want it to, or it could feel like it's not coming in anyways. So, but I do feel like for a lot of you have a lot of new ideas coming in. You're going to be very creative within the situation, because the Page of Cups in reverse is also talking about new ideas, new creative endeavors, new things that that I want to create. I want to do these things, and then preparing for that progress. So it does feel like there's a big moving forward with these opportunities, these new ideas, and these new activities. So there is a lot of expansion coming around you as you are expanding. It might look lazily doing something, but in seriousness, you're Cancer. So if you're in your hidey hole, that means you're co-creating, you're thinking about things, you're using your emotions times 9,000, right? You're amplifying things, you're doing something. So I could only think at this time, if you want my overview just for now, you're bringing in this power for this expansion. And I'm telling you, that's what this reading is going to be about, because I can already see it. Yes, there it is again, because there's these delays of what's going on around you. And, you might even feel like you're self-sacrificing a little bit more time, a little more energy, maybe even towards someone, but no matter what, it might even feel like there's a little bit of lack of control coming around. Okay, whether it's within the family unit or within the friends or even within yourself. Okay, but it does, say, hey, look, what's coming out right now is you're going to be in like the me zone. This is, And that doesn't mean that you're excluding your family. If anything, you're being in the me zone means I'm I'm including all of my family for these reasons. There's nothing selfish here. If anything, this is me bettering myself so that way my kids can have more. I'm on this path of improvement and expansion so that way everything can just, I'm like rewriting my story with extra power, waiting for it. Look at that, waiting for these opportunities, having all this wishful thinking. There's that Neptune coming in. I'm expanding my horizons. Wow. Expanding my horizons for this fresh new start, and it's kind of crazy. It's like, because this is what I want, so I'm pushing that out there. I want 2025 to be better than 2024, right? Because I'm only writing inside of the loop. Yeah, I'm looping myself for myself and for my loved ones, my dear ones. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of truth seeking in spring. There's going to be a lot of ambitious drives going towards you. Okay, as you're, really feeling imaginative with that Neptune energy, feeling like there's this perfect time, having this self-confidence now coming out with that Knight of Swords. Says I have this self-confidence, I have this want to all of a sudden jump. So I feel like at the end of spring going into summer, this is when all of a sudden you kind of come out of this kind of like hidey hole, and you're decided you're like pumped up, full of ambition and ready to jump. You're like, if you were a cat, that's where you're gonna oh my god, you're a crab, don't jump, that sounds scary. That's full claws in, right? That actually sounds a little scary. It's almost nightmarish if you thought about a crab jumping on you. So all of a sudden it's almost like you're radiating this kind of warmth and this kind of warmth and positivity towards everybody else. Wow, because of the star card coming out. So you're really illuminating what it is you want. And people are going to see you taking this action, but they're going to see you shining as this star because you're full of faith. You understand the purpose. You're rejuvenated. See, now at the end of spring, you're like feeling more rejuvenated, where before you were kind of like, right? So you're going to really feel like you're attracting yourself to others and really finding others. So, I'm going to say that if you're getting ready for love, you're almost there now, right? Because you're right back on target. You're right back to feeling energized. So here you go. Oh my gosh, you're aligned now. You have the feminine forces behind you. 222. So we got 4-2. So we just say 22-22. That's probably the best way to say it. Relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. You can do anything and everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge, just listen. So now it's pretty much saying you're aligned to what it is you truly want. And that's why you become this almost, over here, you're almost like a force to be reckoned with, right? Because now you're saying, I got this. I'm in complete alignment. You might even see a lot of twos. It might even be 222 a lot, and might even be 122, however it is, or it might be 222 on the clock. Okay, but in seriousness, this is how you're going to know that you're really expressing yourself and really moving. And if you're not seeing twos, you might see fours, right, as that's breaking, into 4. Stay present. That's where life happens. That's crazy because we're talking about manifesting. If you're manifesting, you want to stay present because in the present moment is where that's where life happens. That's where life begins. And that's how the future, of course, becomes. For spring is the Roadrunner. Keep your sense of humor and don't take things too seriously. Wow. So if somebody does start acting immature, as we spoke of before, or they're starting to disappoint you, just kind of don't let them mess with your intuition. Don't let them mess with your manifestation. You'd be like, if you know it's somebody who does this off and on, just be like, they're just acting like themselves, whatever, and walk away. Don't let that, bubble over. There's no reason, especially if you know that they have the abilities to do so, because it's almost just like it's going to get on your nerve. But if you know it's somebody who can, always acts like this off and on, there's no reason to allow that to over affect you, because they're just acting like themselves until they grow until they grow up, because it's literally showing that's a page. That means they're very immature. So they just need to grow up, right? You can't make them grow up. They have to do that on themselves. Okay, so let's go over here. We're going straight into, this is going to be July through September. Now we have a Mercury retrograde again, July 17th through August 11th. So there comes that Mercury retrograde. So we'll see how that's going to impact, or if it's going to barely impact you at all. Sometimes some do and some don't. I mean, it just depends on the person. So the card coming out for this is karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. Oh, and this is your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit coming in with this beautiful Mars energy. It's like, boom, here we go. Going after what it is you truly want. Okay? Having ancestral messages, connection, bringing, belonging, and asking for help. So saying, you know what, you're clearing your karmic board over here to bring in new things, new, rewriting your story. You're amplified up, you're amped up, you're ready to rock and roll, and you're waiting for things to change for you. And it does, your ancestors are trying to give you messages. You are, if you're asking the divine for help, that's just them letting you know, hey, I am here to help you. Okay, along the way, you're never alone. Okay. That's crazy, because I was going to pull a new card for you guys, in case you weren't doing so. And you know what I got? Not forgotten messages from spirit, unbroken, and the unbroken connection. So you're literally, you've got the same card twice. So I guess I can't do that again. That's crazy. How is that possible? Okay. So you got the same card twice. So kind of like, hey, don't underestimate me. I said that was it, and that's what you're getting. Okay, so it just feels like you're going to become more comfortable within yourself and expressing yourself and really taking this charge of your life over here with this Mars energy. So you got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're on fire. I mean, literally on fire. If you have fire rising or fire heavy in your chart, that's just going to amplify everything. Okay. Especially if it's in your rising moon or Venus, that's really going to amplify, like, you know what I mean? It's going to amplify everything. And for some of you might even be a Cancer, Leo, a cusp watching as well. Because, I always tell them to watch as well, the regular signs. So if that's the case, I mean, that's, like I said, that's just going to be amplified 100. You got the focus and the zest for life. Like I said, everybody's going to wonder what Cancer's doing. Your creative side, now, we're literally talking about so much fire over here that your creative side is on fire. Right? And the more you're expressing your creative side, the happier you're going to be as well, because you're going to realize there's no creative blocks. So summer's about just getting out there. You got a band, get that band going. You're going to be, if you write music for your band, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've got that. I don't care if you're writing it through the guitar or lyrics on a piece of paper. It doesn't matter. If you're painting, singing, whatever you're doing that's creative, you're going to have no blockage. You have too much fire going on right in here. Right, so definitely, and you're going to feel radiant with this positivity. Then that's that confidence coming out saying, because I feel so independent and I feel so pumped up. This is because, and the plans and the progress, you're realizing that the world is your oyster. You guys, this is it. This is where I told you. Remember, I told you there's power. And I told you over here, there's a power coming. You're going to become this powerhouse. And it's bringing in this huge expansion where the world is becoming your oyster. You're going to start feeling, this is a card of happy plans, goals being done, seeing the world as your oyster, knowing that you have tons of potentials, knowing that, I can do whatever it is I need to do. If you need any reconciliations, they're going to come in very smoothly. They may even want to as well. Hey, I don't know, you look like you're in a really good mood. Would you like to reconcile? Hey, you know what? Let's have a talk about this, and we'll see, right? But at least here you feel, because you feel like you're in control of your life. And it all came from this healing of this, whatever you were doing, all of this self-expression. talk about pushing the reset button. I mean, I was thinking now, I was sitting here thinking, wow, this should be the year of power and expansion. But I really think that this is also about, hitting that reset. This is completely about hitting a reset button. I have to write that down. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but hold on, guys, because I mean, seriously, that is a big, big piece here to this puzzle. You are sitting over there saying, this is not what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. And watch me do it. And deep down within your intuition, within yourself in these two areas, all this water, that it's going to happen. Your Wheel of Fortune, you got to be kidding. Yeah, that's it. That's it. With this one, the wheel turns in your favor. This is where you're going to feel like you have good luck and everything becomes very unpredictable. I think it's going to throw you kind of for a loop, though, in some ways, too, because it's going to come in so fast and so furious. Because no matter what, you have, like I said, the Knight of Wands over here where your ambition is fast and furious, moving that over here and then taking on this Mars energy with that fast and furious. Like I said, it's going to come so fast, it's going to make your head spin, because it's almost to the point to where it's like, all of a sudden I have all of this. I'm completely pumped up. I have this vibrant energy. Everything, I just feel enthusiastic about everything that's going on because I see things coming. And that's because you rewrote your story. And you're continuing to rewrite your story in the summertime. So it's kind of like, okay, that's it. Right? And now all of a sudden you get the Wheel of Fortune. And it says, okay, through the ups and downs, what didn't kill you made you stronger. I mean, that's literally what the Wheel of Fortune means, guys. Okay? I mean, that's literally the number one piece of it. What didn't kill you made you stronger. And then that's why it was like you had a tower. Now you get a blessing, right? That's what that means, through the ups and downs and turns. So you've made the turning point here. You said no more. So you're turning that page. You're turning that page for happiness. You might even have new friends. You might even run into some of your soul tribe, finding new people within your life. This is a great time also for new friendships, going out. Now you want to conversate. Now is a great time for that communication, because it's going to be impulsive. It's going to be driven, it's going to be passionate, it's going to, and it's going to be creative. So if you're running into, creative endeavor places, or if you're running into somebody who can bring your band, just for an example, hey, I want your band to play in my bar, and you're like, yeah, and then all of a sudden you could be talking to another bar owner or something, and they'd be like, yeah, well, I'm playing over there for Steve's, bar, blah, blah. They're like, you know what? If you're playing for Steve, I want you to come over here and play for me too. You see what I'm saying? So then all of a sudden it's like the Three of Cups. It's like everything just keeps creating itself. And you're getting this like powerful three scenario that everything is just becoming amplified. And this is becoming the teamwork. This is where you have the 3-3 amplified for harmony, right? And it's just radiating for you. And 3 is a very powerful number, right? So especially when it comes to attracting, law and attraction and, vibration. So, wow. And if it's a new love, you could be even, finding this new love within this situation, right? Something very romantic, something that feels like, you know what, this is a good thing. We can meet in the middle. There's a lot of meeting in the middle. You can see that with the 3s. It's like you, me, the middle. We can meet in the middle. We have a lot in common. So everything just feels like the vibration is completely 100% enhanced during that time. Getting a number. Whoa. This message for Cancer, please, for the summertime. 111. You got to be kidding. You're still aligned. You're so aligned. You aligned yourself over here with the 2222, and now you have the 1111. Like I said, you could be definitely running into a soulmate. Or soulmates, people who just want to, or like I said, your soul tribe. Because it could be either one. You could even be running into your twin flame, 1111. This is wish come true. No matter what, you want to see it. The new beginning of a wish come true. You manifested it. You put it together. Even if it didn't come together exactly the way you want it to do, it's still good enough to say, you know what? I frigging got this. I can't believe this. And that gratitude's coming out. And you can feel and know you have that gratitude. You know how I know that you have the gratitude? Because you're completely keeping yourself aligned. If you didn't have gratitude, you would not be aligned anymore. No, you're continuing to be aligned. You're saying, I'm so grateful, so happy, so exuberant that this is happening. I can't believe that this is happening. Oh no, you're going to say it. You're going to say it right here. And that's going to definitely be around, I'm going to tell you right now, August. Because in July, you're starting to wipe that karmic board. You're still kind of manifesting. Come the Queen of Wands, that's Leo energy. Coming into that Leo energy, boom. So it could even be that Lion's Gate. You're going to see this shit open up and you're like, boom. Because the Wheel of Fortune can also be seen as a portal. So it could also be around that 8-8. The 8-8 Lion's Gate, right? And who knows, maybe you even manifested on that and maybe it's coming in towards the end of Leo, right? Everybody's a little bit different, but it's saying, you know what? You were grateful, you're full of gratitude, and you're still continuing on that path. This is moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. You have the Queen of Wands, who's patient, understanding, has high intuition, self-realization of what she can do and what she can, and how she's going to get there. Remember, the Queen of Wands was always considered like the witch card, right? She could make things happen out of nothing, right? Like, how did you manifest that? She manifested out of nothing, right? It doesn't have to be. I'm just telling you a little history because that's where, but for you, it's like you didn't really manifest. I mean, you took a lot of time to do so. Right, but what I'm saying is it's like once you got it and you're in alignment with it, it just continues to keep rolling. That's the point I'm making. Right, so being in that Queen of Wands is saying you're in moderation, you're with the flow. Queen of Wands is always with the flow. She knows where she's going. She's very patient. She has a realization of what she has. And she has the passion to go through it. Right, because she's very passionate. And she's also a little mysterious. And the mystery of the situation is, how did you manifest that out of air? Out of thin air? What secret you keeping over there, Queen of Wands? Right? So, you're in for a lucky break. It may come as a happy news, experience, new opportunities, or exciting acquaintance. What did I say? New friends, soul tribe coming. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Well, you got the karmic cleansing. You got the Wheel of Fortune, which is fate. You have the Queen of Wands, who's manifesting stuff out of nothing, even though for you, in this scenario, it was you're manifesting everything, and now you're just in tone and really confident about it and continuing to do so, right? Now, people might think you're manifesting out of nothing. How'd you do that? Were you doing some magic? Yeah, I'm the magic woman. Black magic woman. Magic woman. Yeah. I got that song in my head. Great. Okay, so anyways, going to show my age over here. I'm not really that old though, okay? That was because my dad. Okay. I was like, wait, not really. I'm showing my age, but I'm not that old. Okay, I know all that from my dad. Okay, guys. Okay. So, what do we got? Okay. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage at the door and slam that door behind. It says, and leave the baggage behind for good. I say just, you know what? Slam the door. Wipe your feet on the mat and take the mat up and say, I'm getting a new mat. Because this welcome mat ain't welcoming in any energy that was here before. You guys got 2 cards on this one, so I love it. It said, life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Well, I think we already know that. I think we already know that answer. Okay. and animal for summer. Summer is awesome. You built all of this though, you know? So, I mean, to really say that you made it out of nothing would be, almost telling you that you did nothing. So, no, you're going to continue to do so because you put on all the hard work. We already see that. Meerkat, get supported from a trusted group and like-minded friends. There it is again. You guys have some friends coming in. You have a new soul tribe coming in. You would definitely going to meet some people who are like-minded, and you're really going to get down to business, and that's really that Three of Cups and that Three of Pentacles. So definitely talking about these new visitors, these new people coming into your life, people who are going to help you with new opportunities, love, they're going to be admirable, people who you're going to, actually get along with, because like I said, it's going to be a soul tribe type of situation. So definitely going to feel like you're really connecting to a lot of new things for your new start. Within the Leo area over here, that is amazing. Leo over here is going to be for fall. This is October through December. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief, bringing in that Leo energy. Sit down. Hold on, guys. My dog again. Sit down. She's new. She's learning. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So cards coming out for this are the Gaia Gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. Just bringing in that manifestation again. You're just rolling it over. So you're going to, there's this wisdom that's coming through, but you're keeping on to that Leo energy. And you're just forcing everything, like everything is just continuing to go with you at this time. And you're getting a lot of information, so you could be studying a lot of things. You could be, making new improvements. You might want to go back to school. You might be, whatever you're doing. But there's a lot of wisdom coming out of this. The secret chamber is deep connection and finding the treasure. So there's definitely something that you're going to feel like, I'm missing something, and I feel like I have to, continue to go forward, with maybe this education, because I have wisdom again, wisdom keeper, a new perspective, studying and learning. Yeah, it's falling out with it. So definitely feeling like, there's a lot of new things. Maybe this new tribe of yours, if you're getting a new boss, you just feel like maybe this new job that I'm doing, I'm going to need to study up on some things. Maybe I don't know as much as I should, or maybe I'd like to know more about a situation. So however it is, it's expanding your mind, but it's also opening up the treasure within yourself. And the treasure really within this reading is really expansion of wisdom on this area here coming in, and the expansion of, just your kind of day-to-day, what it is I really want, making myself, you could even be learning more about, it could be anything. It could be anything. I mean, it's a general reading. I can't really, it could be learning more about your new friends. If you have a new love, it could be even, learning about them. Oops, wrong deck. That's what I like to keep them together. Okay, and let's see. So definitely feeling like no matter what, you're going to be, on top of the world here. There's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of self-belief. You're really bringing this in. You're planting new seeds. Yep, there it is. So I'm planting new seeds. You're looking for long-time goals. You're making new investments. There's a lot of times over, there are a lot of things over here that is making you, I don't know, just feel like you're going to create again. It's like you're going to the next piece of the puzzle. Okay, so it's like if I just got, I just manifested a new job. Maybe I want to manifest new love. It's like you're doing the next step. Or you're, like I said, you got a new job, and maybe you're expanding and learning new things about whatever it is you just got. Okay, so you'll know at that time. You have the Nine of Cups. So it's going to be a very great time. You're going to feel the satisfaction. So you really feel like during this time, my goodness, you have a lot of improvements, but you're going to be planting a lot of new seeds. You'll be working very hard, but there's a lot of passion towards whatever it is you're going towards over here as you're really enhancing things for yourself. This is the greatest reading. I've had a lot of great readings for everybody. I'm really liking where 2025 is taking people with their wishes and desires. It's so different from last year, though. It's like kind of the same, but not really the same. So, I mean, if you're a student and you're getting ready to go back to college or something, you're going to feel these really good results, right? Going to feel like you're on a lucky streak for sure. You could be expanding your business, learning new techniques, your jobs, your hobbies, whatever it is. Just be careful, though. You could have other people around you at this time who are trying to rethink their approach towards you as you're growing, and they might be trying to turn a new leaf to try to get towards you. It could be a good thing or a bad thing, right? I mean, that's going to be up to you whether or not them turning over a new leaf, trying to get towards you and coming clean about a situation. I mean, because it says they want to have confessions and they're full of regrets, but it's going to be up to you whether or not you really want that reconciliation, right? It could be a good thing because it says now I don't have to, I don't feel any anger or anything, or resentment towards you because you hurt me or however. But it is saying that they want to, their truth will be revealed, and but it feels like they're doing it because they feel like maybe they're losing you, Cancer, and they want to be. They see you doing good. Okay. They see you manifesting. They see you as the Page of Pentacles. They see you with all these new developments, all these new skill developments, all of these wishes come true, this new love, this new this, that, financial opportunity. They see you with all this money, love, whatever it is. They see you as this new person. They see you getting lucky. They see you as profitable within your dream, no matter what. And they want to come clean and they want to get close to you. Now, whether or not you're going to allow that to happen, is going to be up to you. Now, remember, this is probably going to be around the Mercury retrograde of November 9th through November 29th. Because I do feel this is a Mercury retrograde thing. So, that's going to be up to you whether or not and how you're going to do it, because everybody's story is going to be different. This is be on your guard against any deceit or concealment. Are they being really truthful? Right? Or are they just only confessing because they know you have money now? Ooh. Are they confessing because they're afraid they're going to lose you forever because you have a new love now? Are they going to feel like they can't really come back as your friend because now you have a whole new group of like-minded people, like-minded vibrations? So no matter what it is, it's going to feel kind of like a little bit of a roller coaster of emotions coming towards the end of the year here. But it says you're going to stand head over heart and you're going to be very disciplined because you've come too long. You're in leadership mode. Now you're going into King of Swords mode. Wow. So you went from your own energy of the Queen of Cups, right? Yeah. And then you got in this energy of the Knight of Swords. And then you brought that over and went straight to Queen of Wands, and then brought that over, and then now you're going to leave the year saying, I'm the King of Swords. My head is over my heart because I've already learned to control my emotions in this area. And I'm going to take the authority where authority is needed. And I'm literally mentally clear and honest with myself enough to know what I'm going to take and what I'm not going to take, take. So if you feel like there's any disputes, whether this is your marriage life, your friendships, platonic, romantic, whatever, okay, just remember it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster, right? So your animal card, your number first, as we are making our way out of 2025. That was good. I'll see you in 2026. 2025 is all over. Did you guys feel the ride? If it went by that fast, you'd think we were dreaming, right? That was a good year, guys. We're all done. Next year, hey, at least the next year you can say, yeah, I'm already there. Don't need all the hard work, right? Can we just go right in? Yeah, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're ending the year this way, just wait till what 2026 is going to look like. Yep, 1616. So fall is all about readjustments, man. And that's crazy too, because you do have the Two of Pentacles, which is about adjustments. So overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, affected affection, support and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into pieces. So, and really, it's not telling you that you have to take this person from your past back. It's saying it's there. It is there as an obstacle. It is there. It is up to you how you feel about that situation. Okay, so I'm actually going to end this a little bit different. I'm going to actually grab a financial card because you got two over there, so I think we should just do this one. Ooh, authority. Wow. Take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. Be confident. That's crazy because it says you're in authority mode as the King of Swords. So there it is. I mean, this is more like the Emperor, but I mean, no matter what, it's kind of like, this is my throne. You know, and that's another thing too. They're going to be like, whoa, Cancer. You're like very authoritative. Like, who are you? Who are you? Who is this authoritative person? Who is this person, right? It's, you know, very charged with confidence. Wow. And having a lot of authority over your money with many choices. Remember, these are also financial cards. So it's saying you're in control of your finances. You have many opportunities abound. When you are in a dilemma, all roads lead to Rome. Look at your options. So it's saying no matter what the dilemma is within the situation, okay, but it's also saying you have a lot of choices when it comes to money, because these are, like I said, financial money cards as well, so they can be used 2 and 1. Okay, and I am actually going to grab a card for, let's bring it, let's cheat. Let's cheat. I want to see. I want to be nosy and cheat. What is 2026 looking for? How are they leaving 2025 to go to 2026? What's 2026 look like? At least at the beginning of the month. Okay, like January. 0303. It looks like you're going straight into taking chances. Success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, and optimism. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance, take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. Wow. So you're going to leave and enter January 2026 with pretty much the Fool card in some ways, guys, because it's talking about taking chances, taking risks. So just keep that in mind. That's really a Fool card, isn't it? Wow. So that's your sneak peek. I'm not sneak peeking anymore, but that's your sneak peek. That's how it's going to kind of fly. And it's kind of crazy though, too, if you think about it, because probably by December, by the end of December, you probably start feeling a little more, you know, risky, right? You might feel like there's some chances and opportunities that are like kind of coming up and you're like, and maybe they're just made for January, you know, like call me in January. And you're like, that's interesting. It said there's going to be a chance that I should probably take because this is going to be kind of like the secret to my success. Wow. Okay, guys, that's crazy. Crazy, but awesome. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.